Hiya, how are we doing? That was the little job through the night. I was at work this afternoon and I thought, what's catching? Blink. Oh, it's the whole scab. So, I won't be using a canister every night. I don't want to really aggravate that. But I'm using the same blade in a Colonial Razors General Aluminium head on an aluminium handle. I think that's a gunslinger handle from Alpha Shaving and Brush Company. And I might use one of their brushes, haven't pulled the brush out yet. I'm using a item up until the back end of last week I'd never used. Arko. And this was sent to me by Scott. So yeah, it's cheap, it's cheerful, it smells like a 1980s urinal block with its citronella type scent, but it lathers up okay and it works. So it's Friday night, yay, beers in the freezer, having a blast chill before the England game tonight, England and Scotland. And if it's crap, I'll turn it over and put the golf on. That's more than enough. Right, yeah, we'll go with that. Alpha Shaving. This is their Chubby handle, and it's got a 2-bed knot in it from AP Shave Company. I think it's 28mm. So should be more than big enough. Away, missus. Back to the total humour again. Yeah, up until last week I'd never used Arko, and as a soap, my first impressions of it are, yeah, it works. They wouldn't make and sell so many if it was crap. Basically the Turkish version of palm olive. This is a slightly different scent. As you can see, it lathers up without issue. One-dimensional scent, it is just a light lemon citrus. So some of the Turkish colognes, Vera or whatever, would pair up quite well with it, I think, as a post shave. I think I suppose how a lot of Europeans get introduced to this scent, go and hold it to Turkey, go for a Turkish shave while they're there, want to see a Turkish barber. The probably had Arko used on them and they remember the scent. As you can see, got no issues at all with the quality of the lather. Once you get, it's like everything else, get it moisturised and hydrated properly, well, it'll work for you. No taste tests today. Yeah, it does smell like a toilet block from the 1980s. Let's get some heat in the blade. So Colonial Razors General, 3-piece, non-adjustable, takes the Artist Club blades in aluminium. I've also got the stainless version. I just fancy a quick shave in the Artist Club. Blade. Will help me achieve that. Plenty of slickness. More than some artisanal soaps. What's the plans for the weekend? Mine is early game of golf in the morning, 8:15. Late game of golf on Sunday, 11 o'clock. That's just a spot. At least that one's staying welded shut. Watch the Scotland game tonight. Just been at the shop and bought a few beers. There's a New England ale and a pale ale. Both from breweries in Yorkshire. For what this stuff costs, could I shave it every day? Probably not, but I've got no issues with the quality of the lather or the slickness. I'd never even bought an Arko stick, and say this one was sent to me by Scott with a label on it saying Kaizen version 15. Forgot which direction I was going there. Thanks for all the comments and tips regarding the Kamasuda shavette and how to get a better shave from it. It's just practice as well. I'm not put off the fact that there was a bit of blood. Could easily go work on that. I can't see there being very many butters and everything else for the face wash. after the third pass. However, we'll still do it. To the new subscribers from the last few weeks, thank you. If you've lasted this long. Yeah, it's a slick soap. And we are just about done. I was cracking a game of golf last night. It was a gorgeous night, absolutely lovely. 17 degrees, it's at 34, mid-high 60s, so a decent sort of temperature. No wind, it was absolutely beautiful. And the golf was pretty good as well, quite enjoyed it. Which is the first time in a few weeks that's happened. However, see you in a minute. Quick, enjoyable shave, no blood. Yeah, there's still slickness on the skin from the soap. So I've got a little bit of my DIY, which Hazel, there's a bit of aloe in this as well, mixed in with it, and which Hazel aloe vera gel. So just keep it nice and simple tonight. That's done its job. Quick moisturiser with L'Oreal all-in-one moisturising cream. I bought this stuff to go on holiday with a few years ago. Surprised how little of it you needed. And there's an all-in-one, there's not much scent to it, it works pretty well, helps me keep my boyish 25-year-old looks. Anyhow, quick recap what we used tonight. High quality soap, and I don't mean that quite seriously, bang for the buck. If you can find a better soap than Arko, yeah. Running my second ever shave with it, and I say I'm quite impressed. Quality of the lather, slickness, even the post shave feel wasn't too bad. There was still a slickness on the skin. And we lathered that up on the face with a Alpha brush shaving and brush company, Chubby with an AP shave company, 2-bed knot in it, 28mm. And the razor, single edge. Colonial razors, the general, on a Alpha shaving gunslinger handle. That was the way it came, because it was second hand when I bought it. That was the way it was paired together. And inside there was the Schick Proline blade. It was just polished up there with some moisturiser and witch hazel. That's it, folks. Gonna go and get some tea, bit of chili con carne, with some dips and nachos and everything else, which my wife has been good to make while I've been at work, and sit down and have a cold beer. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Any comments, leave them below. Bye for now.